Hi everybody, I'm going on to chapter 34. By Monday, the gig at the Cypress has been all over the media. A few people from the gig have even been on RTE, that's a channel on the TV in Ireland, explaining how the violence broke out. This was a targeted attack on the queer community, says one queen. This was an attack on our visibility. Children of Brigade specifically went after young vulnerable kids who had found a safe space where they could express their gender orientation. This needs to be taken serious as a hate crime. I see, says the host, and replies, and in the interest of balance, we are also going to be hearing from the rep from the Children of Brigade, who are an after-school organisation that primarily arranges charity events. The cabaret was a charity event, the Queen interrupts, as there's also evidence that these people are funded by the same American organisation that support the anti-choice movement. During repeal, the 8th, I don't know what that is, but we'll learn most probably. These people are literally enemies of progress. We'll be back after a short break. The host smiles. Fiona, Rue and I watched the whole program in Fiona's house. Joss, that's the little baby of Fiona's sister, keeps on running out of the room, waving a broken toy phone around and screeching his disapproval. Is that true? I ask. The bit about the funding. Fiona nods. There was a piece on the Irish Times website about there's the whole thing where this group of wealthy white Irish Americans want to keep Ireland all pure and holy. Their ideal version of motherland or some bullshit. Okay, wow. At least the media are reporting it, though it was a tiny feature. Mind, Rue counters. It's only made the online version. The media emphasizes it's still very much these troublesome queers won't calm down. I make a silent, slightly shameful note to myself that both of my friends read the Irish Times and that I do not. I read the paper into my phone as a reminder. Look, it's back on, Fiona says, pointing at the screen. To the surprise of absolutely no one, Aaron is the rep, speaking on behalf of the Children of Brigade. When the show comes back after the advertising break, he is sitting on the couch, wearing a suit. I hate him for being so TV pretty, Fiona says, throwing a Dorito at the screen. That's a chips. And he is. He's all golden sunshine and white teeth, charming the hosts and assuring everyone that it is a true pleasure to be on the show. The drag queen in pink wig and sequined dress and shoes shoots daggers. I just think we need to be conscious, Aaron says, of how young children are being sexualized. Why should a 12-year-old have to think about their gender or their sexuality? Is it naive to think that childhood should last a few more years? Perhaps it is, the host says, with a faraway look. When I was 12, all I cared about was riding my bike and playing on my Nintendo 64. God, that's ages, 1970s. I loved my Nintendo 64, the host smiles, and the two of them are locked in a tight nostalgic romance. This isn't about sex or Nintendos, the Queen says, confused. This is about letting these children be who they are without fear of violence. That's exactly what I'm saying, Aaron smiles. Exactly. Let kids be kids without being sexual. I've to say I agree, the host says. It's all gotten so complicated now. I can't watch this, Rue says flatly. Can we turn it off? Sure, Fiona says, and switches it off. We are silent for a moment. Fiona has dug out the spell book from the school bag. It's all a bit suburban, isn't it? Fiona says, flicking through. I mean, where's the intense stuff? I don't know if we really want to go messing with black magic, I say. According to every movie, if ever, it is usually doesn't go well. How about we take your sailor knot spell and just, Josh it up a bit, says Rue, his voice bending strangely on Josh. Josh it up, I say flatly. Please explain. So more white satin, more of us trying to knot the knots. We could take it all to the river, he says. Look, here it says that the new moon is the most powerful time for casting spells that are trying to banish unwanted entities. When is the new moon? March the 6th, says Fiona, searching on her phone. 5 days away. Rue and I look at each other silently. What? Fiona says. March the 6th, I say. Lily went missing on February the 6th. I can't believe it's been a month, Rue says glumly. I can't believe so much can have changed, but we still haven't found Lil. Silence. How can so much have changed in a month? I've gained and lost a boyfriend, discovered witchcraft, and been involved in a riot. A month for the country to have publicity, publicly embarrassed homophobia, and survived a snowstorm. Joss looks up from the imaginary call on his toy telephone. You all have to go home now, he says. I'm for bed. We laugh. Wash our cups in the sink and go. On Wednesday morning, Fiona and I are sitting on the radiator in the bathroom when Miss Harris marches in. Maeve, she says, my office, now. What? Why? Now, Maeve, I shrug at Fee and follow Miss Harris through what's this all about. I haven't acted out once. I've been carrying on doing the bare minimum to get by, and my grades haven't become any better or any worse. Not that they could get much worse. I'm sitting in front of her desk, and my face is blank. For once I have no idea what I've done wrong, rather than pretending I don't know what's wrong. Maeve, I think you know why you are here. I don't, miss, genuinely. I don't, miss, genuinely. I take stealing very seriously. Maeve, I can be grounds for suspicion. So I think it's about the tarot deck that she had locked away. So let's find out. I haven't stolen anything, I say, still confused. Please, Maeve. Lies will only make things worse. She breathes heavily and massages the bridge of her nose. Maeve, when I took those tarot cards from you, it was for your own good. Oh crap, she says. Miss, I didn't take them, I responded truthfully. Maeve, no one else knew that I had them. They were locked in my bottom desk drawer. I only opened it today to get a file from there, and you can imagine my surprise to find that they were gone. I say nothing and just bite down on the inside of my cheek. I didn't take them, I repeat. How can I explain to someone like Miss Harris that the cards just reappeared in my bedroom locker weeks ago? Well, then, Maeve, who did? I don't know, I say, the tears rising in my eyes. God, why do I cry so much lately? I never used to cry before. Look, I don't care about the cards, Maeve. I just need to know how you got the key. Miss, I promise you, I did not touch it. The tear rolls down my cheek, genuinely. She looks at me hard. Well, Maeve, I don't know what to say. You're the only one who knew where they were. I lower my head and imagine myself coming home with another note from school, and Mum and Dad are so convinced that things are looking up for me. She sighs, but I suppose I have no proof. I look up. All right, Maeve. I'll forget about this whole thing, the tarot cards and all, if you stay after school and help me with some odd jobs again. You did such a great job with the Chucky, and that's the Chucky room, the last time. Deal? Deal, I say eagerly. I'm terrified she's going to open up my bag and find not only the tarot cards, but my bags of crystals too. Right, she says, briskly. Be here at 4 p.m. I nod and get back to class, like a cat with a hot ass. Okay, so that was chapter 34. So now she might be getting magic is happening there. I don't know. What do you think? How did those cards get into her nightstand or locker? Anyway, we'll go on to the next chapter. See you there.